Okay, so we are on round number 29, and round number 29 I decided a bit too late to carry on with the same colour, which was garnet, the colour we used before, because I could have just said don't fasten off, but I was still dilly-dallying about the colour, so I was wondering whether I should maybe do the lepidolite, which I've been calling lepidodor or whatever. Forgive me. I shall get to know my Scipios colours. Lepidolite. I was going to use that, but actually I stuck with the garnet. So I've gone ahead and done the one section. Alright, so basically let's pretend we are starting from the beginning. So what you're going to do is chain 4. So you are going to chain 4 because you're starting a new row and a treble, but I'm just going to treble. Okay, so you're going to be working between the 2 stitches that you made into, okay, let me, there. Okay, so those 2 half double crochets that you made into that joining space, okay, and you're going to be starting with a chain 4 and then another treble. Okay, so we're going to be working, I'm going to work a treble obviously because I've already done that first section, but the pattern is 2 trebles between the 2 half double crochets from the previous round. And now you're going to be working 3 trebles, but you're going to work into that first stitch. Okay, so you're going to be working into those back loop, into the back loop, and there is one there. So you just have to hunt for it, and you're going to do 1, 2, whoopsie, thing with this, you've got to keep your stitches back, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so you're going to do 3 more trebles, then you're going to do 3 double crochets, so we're working into that back loop, so behind the back loop. So we're working 3 double crochets, then we're going to work 3 half double crochets, it's pretty easy to find these ones, 3 half double crochets, okay, nope, I think I skipped that, 3 half double crochets, yes, there we go, was in the wrong one, and then we're going to work, we are going to work 8 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we're going to work 3 half double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, and 3 trebles, 1, 2, 3, no, double crochet, 3 trebles, okay, and then we're going to work 2 trebles between our half double crochets, 1, 2, and you're back to to working your three. Okay, so basically it's going to look like that. Okay, so you're going to kind of have that little bit going. Whoopsie, I'm going like that, but you can't even see what I'm doing. Okay, so it's going to be going on there. So it's going to kind of form a little bit of a framework. Alright, so it's 2 trebles into the space between your half double crochets, your 2 half double crochets into that joining space from the previous round, and then you're going to work 3 trebles, 3 double crochets, 3 half double crochets, 8 single crochets, and then basically mirror the other side. So 3 half double crochets, 3 double crochets, 3 trebles, and back to 2 trebles worked between the 2 half double crochets. Okay, and then you're just going to carry on, and that is round number 29, and I'm going to see you at the end of round number 29 and the beginning of round number 30. Okay, so we've worked our last treble, and then you're just going to slip a slip stitch into the top of that chain 4, and we are not going to fasten off. Okay, so I shall see you, that is the end of round number 29, and I shall see you at the beginning of round number 30. Okay, so we are on round number 30, and I've changed back to leopard light. I'm just kind of quite taken with this name, leopardolite. It just makes me think of leopards, purple leopards, you know, grape-coloured leopards leaping about. I don't know, there's a poem in there somewhere. I'll have to think up something. Okay, so what we're going to be doing here is half double crochet back posts. Okay, so we have our 2 trebles, you know, that we worked into that we worked between the half double crochets from the previous round, and then we have 3 trebles that we made into those back loops. But now we're just going to, we actually want 6 trebles kind of remaining. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we are going to be working a back post into the last of those 3 trebles that we make after the 2 trebles that we began with. Okay, so we're just going to chain 2. So we're going to kind of do a chain 2 back post, but of course that's equal to 1 half double crochet back post, and then we're going to work, so in all we will be doing back posts into 22 stitches. So we've done 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, working carefully into the top there, 22, and what we have left are our, so we've worked our back post into that first treble on that side. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we have 6 trebles kind of, and those are the 6 trebles that we want to just avoid working into. So we're going to chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we're going to go in under the base, okay, of, yeah, you can see what I'm going to do next, right? We're going to go in under the base of those 2 trebles together, and we're going to just pull our, we're going to pull that, in fact, I think I've preempted myself now because I want to do a, so I'm just going to grab it there so it doesn't slip back. I need to grab it there so it doesn't slip back. I actually want to do a half double crochet front post. Right, there we go. And then we're going to chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're going to skip our, you know, that whole thing going on there with the trebles. So we basically working behind 6 trebles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to yarn over and we're going to go back, so we're working into that very next treble, and then we're going to be working into double crochets. So try and go into the top of your stitch, so not round the post but around the top of the stitch. That'll give a nice neat finish. Okay, and you're going to do that over 26, oh not 26, 22 stitches. Right, so let me just pull that through. There we go. Okay, so now we've kind of secured, so it's not going to be flopping around like these. Okay, so we've secured that, and then we are going to continue working our half double crochet back posts around the next 22 stitches. Okay, well, I suppose I don't have to really do the next bit with you because we are just repeating what we've already done. Okay, so I'm going to stop there and let you guys go on with the next part. Okay, so just remember that over your puff here you want to have 6 trebles, alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that you're going to be working a half double crochet back post into all the rest of the stitches, and then leaving your 6 stitches on each side. Don't forget to work your, you're not going to work a back post, right? Okay, you're working a half double crochet front post, so this is a little bit different when you're trying to pull it through. Okay, so, but I mean, you'll notice the difference straight away between a front post and a back post. Alright, and you're working underneath, so you're working between those 2 half double crochets from that previous round. Okay, round number 28, that's 28, 29, and we are on round number 30 now. I'm sure that's fine, you'll be okay. Okay, so I shall see you at the end of round number 30. Okay, and to close off, you're just going to slip stitch, so you're going to do that final chain 5, okay, and then just slip stitch around that beginning chain 2. Snip off your yarn. Right, so now you could go off and have a nice cup of tea and give yourself a pat on the back for showing these puffs who is boss. Okay, because it is not so easy to pull them through to the back, but if you have managed then you deserve a break. Okay, so your square will be folding up a little bit like that. That's completely normal. You're going to have those funny little corners going on there. Okay, like that. So you're going to have 22 half double crochet back posts each side. You're going to have your 6 chains, your half double crochet front post around that puff. So you know, now we've secured that puff, so that corner is not flopping about. And so we're actually working sort of like that. So you know, yes, so these are, so that the square must face, so it mustn't be like that, it must be like that. Okay, so that is the end of round number 30. I'm just going to quickly do that, show you, and I shall see you at the beginning of round number 31. Okay, so we are on round number 31, and round number 31 I'm going to be using the red jasper. Okay, and this is one of the, what I call my indie rounds, the independent rounds. Okay, and what we're going to be doing is we're going to be working treble. We're going to be working trebles together. Okay, trebles together. So now where we're going to be starting is over our 6 stitches that we skipped when we did those half double crochet back posts. Okay, so we're going to start with a chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, equal to 1 treble, and we're doing that as a sort of a front post. So I've seen sometimes people incorporate that little tail, you know, into the first or second, you know, right up until the second chain, but I don't. I just find it makes it sort of very thick. There you go. Okay, and then we're going to work treble over the next one, treble over those 2 trebles that we made there between those 2 half double crochets. Okay, I'm going to do another treble. I'm going to have 6 of these together like that. Okay, then we're going to yarn over, we're going to pull through, and we're going to chain 1. Okay, so my advice to, and we're going to just snip it off there, is to do another slip stitch. Okay, and then pull that really tight, because we are actually going to be working into this little piece over here, and you want it to be nice and strong. Okay, so you're going to just go off and do that 4 times. Oh my gosh, I hope that I was on camera. I didn't even notice because I've moved. Well, in fact, I didn't move my camera. That little cat, well, he's not so little, he's really a big, very big black cat. He's huge. And nobody really owns him, but everybody looks after him in our neighborhood. So he's been neutered, and he's had all these vaccinations, and everybody feeds him, and he just decides who he wants to come and visit, and most days he will come into my workroom and he'll sleep on my crochet. He'll spend the whole day there sleeping, and he doesn't mind dogs, and the dogs don't mind him, and my little cat Augusta doesn't like him too much because she's very timid, and he's quite bolshy. He'll sort of jump onto my desk and start knocking things off and just having a good old time. And she's a very good cat. She's very well behaved. She's a real lady. Okay, so there we've worked. I've worked my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trebles together. I'm going to pull them nice and tight. Going to do that. Snip off a decent sized piece. Do another one so that you've got that. It's nice and strong. Okay, and okay, so right, so you're going to do that 2 more times. You're going to do that into those spaces that we kind of left, you know. So we did our chains, and then we had, you know, we had that sort of just floating around there. Now this is what we've done. Okay, so I'm going to carry on and finish my next 2 corners, fasten them off, and then just leave your tails. You know, you can leave your tails like that, and we shall work them in later in our subsequent rounds. Okay, so that is round number 31, and I shall see you at round number 32. Okay, so we are on to round number 32, and round number 32 I'm going to be using this colour, which is, I forgot now, is it yellow? Yes, yellow jasper. Yellow jasper. So we use the red jasper over here, and now we're going to use the yellow jasper. So what we're going to do now is we're going to be working into this little space here just before our puff. Okay, from round number 20, 24. Okay, and we're going to start with, so we're going to be working in the front because we're going to be working trebles together. So we're going to chain 5, which is equal to 1 double treble. And now if that little tail at the back is bothering, I mean the tail, you can just pull it to the back like that. Okay, so we'll, okay, so we have got 5 chains on our hook. Then we're going to yarn over times 3. So we're going to be working 4 double trebles together. Okay, 3, 1, whoopsie, just fold it over like that. 1, 2, 3, oops, and 1, 2, 3, yarn over, pull through. So I'm not going to do that chain 1 to close here. I'm going to yarn over and immediately work a half double crochet front post like that. Okay, half double crochet front post over our previous half double crochets. Okay, those half double crochet front posts that we did in the previous round, we are now going to be working half double crochet front posts over all of those stitches. So we should have 22, right? Okay, because you're working over exactly the same. Right, so I should be counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Okay, 22. There we go. So we've done 22 half double crochets. Now we're going to repeat what we did on the other side, but obviously from a different position now. We're going to yarn over times 3. We're going to work into that space. Let's try and get over all of it. Okay, like that. And we're going to work 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It's a bit fiddlesome. 1, 2, 3. 1. So we're going to do that 4 times. 2, 3. We're going to yarn over, pull nice and tight, and then we're not going to do a chain one. We're just going to work 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Going to work 6 half double crochets into those stitches. Okay, so we're working into the tops of those trebles that we did in this round over here. Right, there's 6 trebles that we had floating there that we worked our trebles together. So we're going to work 1 half double crochet into each of those 6 stitches. Then we're going to yarn over 3 times, and we are going to work, okay, so on the other side of that puff, I'm kind of working quite sort of functionally now, because sort of going in the opposite direction I find it a bit, okay, we're just going under like that. 1, 2, 3. Just pull that over. 1, 2. Did I? No, I did not. Did I do 2 or 3? 2, 3. If you hear snoring going on in the background, it's my Stuffy. He's lying right under the table here, and he's really old. He is 16 years in dog years, so that makes him like super old. I mean 16 years in human years, and that makes him very, very old in dog years. Shame, but he's still going strong. He's deaf and he's blind, but he's still pretty fit and strong. So he's sleeping, but he does snore. He snores. He's so cute. He sleeps under my desk, you know, when I'm working on my table, not really my desk. Okay, so there you go. So you've worked those 4 trebles together, and you've worked your half double crochets into your 6 stitches at the back, and then you're basically back to working your half double crochet front posts over your next 22 stitches. Okay, and I shall see you. So this is round number 32, and I shall see you at the end of round number 32. If I'm going a bit off camera, it's because I don't know what happened here, but when Suits was here, he jumped up and moved a whole lot of things around. And anyway, I think, am I back in the picture? Yes. So I hope you got all that. Okay, so I shall see you at the end of this round and the beginning of round number 30. Oh, hang on. This is round number 32, so I shall see you at the end of round number 32 and the beginning of round number 33. Okay, and I've reached the end here. And what you're going to do is just work a slip stitch into the top of that last stitch, like that, and then we are going to snip off. Just going to do slip stitch, make sure it's nice and secure. So now we have got quite a lot of ends going on here, and of course it is going to fold over like that, because, you know, well, that's really just your tension. So, you know, if you get a little bit of a stretch, don't worry about this business going on here. So what you're going to have, oh, the sun's come out. I hope you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so it's going to look like that, and then you're going to have your 22 half double crochet front posts worked around like that. Okay, you just pull it up, pull it through like that. Okay, so we'll be working all this in at a later stage. Okay, so starting to look a little bit like something. And I shall see you, so that's the end of round number 32, and I shall see you at the end of round number 33. Okay, so for round number 33 we are going to work double crochet back posts around our double crochet front posts. So now I'm using the same color, the yellow jasper, but the reason I didn't launch from the one round to the other into the back post, just in case you want to use a different color. So the way to do that is to start with 2 chains around the back. So back post chains, 2 chains back post around your first half double crochet. Okay, you're just going to work a half double crochet back post into your next 22 stitches. Alright, and now we're actually going to be working into these back posts when it comes to our next round. Okay, so now I'm working really around those like that. So the important thing here really is just your stitch count, to make sure that you're getting those 22 back posts over your 22 front posts like that. Okay, so before you might have noticed that I was kind of going into the top of the stitches, and now I'm sort of going really around the bottom. That's what I love about crochet, you know, just small changes here and there, and you have a whole different thing going on. Okay, and then, so I'm just going to quickly check that I do have 22. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. And we are going to work a single crochet front post, not a single crochet front post, I beg your pardon, a double crochet front post around our flower and leaf of 4 trebles together, and then we're just going to work a single crochet into the next 6 stitches. 3, 4, 5, 6, half double crochet front post around our leaves, our leafies, and then you're back to working your half double crochet back post around the next 22 stitches. Okay, so that's pretty simple. You're just going to carry on like that. Okay, don't worry about this. This will all be sorted out later on. Okay, so 22 half double crochet back posts, work half double crochet front posts over your leaves, and then work single crochets into your half double crochets at the back, and you'll do 6 of those.